Well, we're back in Freddie, which can only mean one thing. Another adventure.
Take me away from home.
So good evening. Let me bring you up to speed of what's going on and what we're doing and why we're doing it. So we are currently somewhere in the Loire on our way toward Brittany. This is where we are on the map. There's car parks here, guys, all the way around. We're making our way to the city of Nantes because we've heard about it, we've been told about it, and we've been encouraged to go and have a look around it. So that's what we'll be doing on this little adventure of ours. There's a bit of noise in the background here, not too sure what it is. I think it might be a farmer. But these car parks here are 24-hour free, gratis. So if you're in the area or travelling in the area of wherever we are, then maybe these would be good for you. There's a big lake down the bottom here and a nature trail that walks the way around. Unfortunately, I have not got my gear on, otherwise I'll go for a walk. Maybe we'll go for a walk in a little bit. But yeah, great big lake. All the parking spaces that you can see around them, all 24-hour free. Pfft, does make me wonder why we moved to France. So other than visiting Nantes, I'm not too sure what else this adventure is going to bring. What we do know, guys, is Brittany seems to be very popular with people coming over from the UK. Obviously it's one of the closest parts to get to if you're travelling from Portsmouth or Newhaven over to St Malo and Caen, driving through a little bit of Normandy and then into Brittany. But yeah, it seems quite popular, so we're going to go and see what all the fuss is about in Brittany.
So it's not the most glamorous of park ups. This is our first night. We're just a couple of hours away from home, and it's a car park near a lake. There's a nature walk attached to the car park, but it's quiet. We've got some woodland around us, we've got some nature, and there's nobody else here. We're hoping it stays that way. But yeah, so this evening it's just get our heads down, cup of tea, maybe some Ludo, maybe not, and tomorrow we're heading into Nantes to see what it's all about there. We are up in Brittany, or heading for Brittany. We are travelling around. We are stopping with some friends as well, and while we see them, we then thought what a great excuse to go and explore their area, see where they're living, see what's around, and explore a bit more of Brittany, which we don't often do. So yeah, fantastic for us, and hopefully some good viewing for you.
The region that we're in is actually the Vendée, so we're south of Brittany at the moment. So yeah, this big reservoir down here is absolutely littered with them parking places, so worth putting on your map if you're travelling further south towards Niort or La Rochelle. What's going on in here then? There's a bit of yawning going on.
Waiting for the kettle to boil.
Do you need caffeine?
Yes, and I don't drink caffeine, but yes.
So we're just going for a little walk and then explore down to the lake, and it's massive. There's a little sign here that says if you walk around it, it's going to take you 3.5 hours. So it's a fair old size. Well, 3 hours 15. I don't think we'll be doing that this evening. What we will be doing is getting our head down so we can go and look around the city of Nantes. Unfortunately, there's a specific place that we did want to visit at some point, and we will at another time, where they've got great big mechanical animals. You may have seen them on TV. I don't really know much about them, do you?
No, I don't. I know, I mean, they're huge, they're mechanical, and they walk through the street. But that's all I know.
Yeah. Yeah, here's a couple of pictures of them, guys, and you'll see why we wanted to go and see them. You'll see why we wanted to go and see them. Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
But not this time, unfortunately. So, yeah, let's go and have a little look down this lake.
Prior preparation.
Yep.
We didn't do any.
We didn't do any again. And the thing with France, we've said it many times before, is that they don't tend to open on a Monday.
No.
And yeah, we're just coming out of the weekend, so it's Sunday evening. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, quite a size. So this adventure, we've filled the van with our photography equipment in the hope that we find something to take some pictures of in France, in Brittany. So yeah, and we'll do our photography bit at the end, guys. So I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but if you'd like to see how we took the pictures and what our settings were, then watch the little bonus video, the photography part of Brittany. Oh, loads of raspberries. Blackberries.
I was going to say, no, there's not.
You was, weren't you? Yeah, but I corrected myself. So normally I'd say a lovely little stroll to build up our appetite, burn some calories before dinner. However, we cheated tonight. Well, it's a Sunday, nothing's open in France on a Sunday. You can't even get a loaf of bread, although by law you should be able to get a loaf of bread, but we couldn't find anywhere. So we went, go on.
Why did we really cheat?
I don't know. Why did we really cheat?
You didn't put anything in.
Oh
ready.
Yeah, that's what I forgot about.
You tried.
I have to do it all.
And you had to put the food
And what did
in.
you do?
I made the bed,
Ah,
I cleaned
well done.
him,
I cleaned him.
packed everything. No, you didn't.
I cleaned him.
cleaned him.
I
And
cleaned
then
him
I stripped
twice
the bed,
because
then I
somebody is
made
not
the
very
bed,
good
then I
at cleaning. So we had a McDonald's. We cheated and had McDonald's. And do you know what? It's not as nice as a cheese toastie. Oh, we could have had a cheese toastie. Oh, I forgot about that. I did pack the bread and the cheese and the butter and everything normal. What Claire's actually on about is that I didn't pack sweets.
I wasn't
Cake.
bothered about sweets.
Yes, you
A
are.
couple of biscuits with a cup of tea would have been nice.
Oh, there you go, see? So a nice little stroll, and now, what do you reckon? Ludo or cup of tea? Oh, you won't be able to play Ludo because you've got no munches. You didn't pack any. Bridget Jones. Have off it. Claire's getting that desperate, trying to see whether I've stashed some goodies somewhere. Because normally we do. The van's full of food, including the odd
Nibbles.
nibbles.
We got no nibbles.
You have just eaten them 2 pancakes.
Very little.
But she's getting that desperate. She's thinking of sucking on a baby wipe.
Oh. Really? Good morning.
Good morning. So what a great night's sleep on night 1 of our little adventure. The park up was really peaceful. There's a big parking area here as well. Like I said yesterday, there's loads of these parking locations around this great big man-made reservoir here that was put together in the early 90s. But yeah, so if you're in this region, then definitely worth putting on your what 3 words list if you're making them. Hope you are, guys, because you never know where the road takes you, and one day you may find yourself here. So yeah, great park up, and for those that like peace of mind, it's totally allowed 24 hours parking for free, so not too bad at all. So this morning we're going to make our way into Nantes and show you what that city is all about. Obviously I'll get the missus ready first, and that's not always a quick thing. There you go. What are you doing?
Seeing whether it's a shorts or jeans day. Got to make it, you know, check the temperature.
Oh yeah.
I don't want cold legs.
You don't want cold legs, do you?
No.
Bedhead.
Oh, yay.
Bedhead. Or bedhead. Well, I put my cap on. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
It's like a scene out of Wonder Woman, just without Wonder Woman. It's first thing in the morning. I wonder what I'd rather see. Remember the days, guys? Wonder Woman? Oh, she was very, very pretty. So another little van life hack that I use is, instead of using water, which is quite precious when you off grid all the time, for cleaning my teeth, I use chlorhexidine mouthwash as the lubricant, and then brush my teeth. Right, let's get the show on the road. Ooh.
Well, my test for the weather this morning did not work, but I'm still keeping it as a shorts day because, well, my trousers will just become very soggy. So it is still a shorts day, but not the shorts day that I was after.
Definitely an anorak day, unfortunately. So our first day of photographing Brittany, or exploring Brittany, isn't going to plan. However, we'll still take a look. We're going to get wet. The temperature's a bit lower than what we used to. But hey, we're out and about. I'm just going to get wet knees. Right, cameras, camera bags, action, waterproof's on. Skin's waterproof for the Scottish start complaining about us southern fairies not being able to take a bit of a shower.
The good news is we now look like the tourists that we are.
Speak for yourself. Yeah, I suppose. You win that one.
It's all fun and games. So at the moment we're just trying to pay for parking. It's one of those pay as you park apps. But because we're in France, it didn't recognise Tony's app, so we had to change all the locations on it, and then it's gone through the usual pain in the backside details of all your bank details, because we haven't used it for so long, so they've all got to be re-entered again. And because it's raining, the rain keeps messing up the phone and changing the page on it. So Tony's back inside the van while I'm getting wet. I've also made the other mistake. I got this very, very dirty before we came out and I threw it through the wash. I'm not convinced it's that waterproof anymore. So I may need to get some waterproofing spray to add to it whilst we're north. The city of Nantes is located on the Loire River, and it is the capital of the Loire-Atlantique region of France.
Step away from the chocolate.
It is the 6th largest city in France with a population of 320,000 people. Dating back to the Roman era, it was one of only a few places in Brittany to remain allied to the Roman Empire until its collapse in the 5th century.
So not the usual photography today, it's going to be a bit of street photography. This building is pretty impressive. Here we go, first picture of the day.
Today, Nantes is one of the top 3 cities in France in terms of cultural, economic and demographic development. But life here wasn't always so pleasant. During the 17th century, after the establishment of the French colonial empire, Nantes became the largest port in France and was responsible for nearly half of the 18th century French Atlantic slave trade.
So really ornate shopping centre.
I'm not sure we have shown this city in its best light, and as we mentioned, everywhere is better in the sun. Also, if you can help it, don't visit on a Sunday or Monday. The French tend to be a little averse to opening on either of these days.
The two things combined together that I hate: walking around a city in the rain. Shelters for one. Yeah. First impressions is it's rather clean. When you come onto the outskirts of it, it looks like it's going to be not that pretty, but it's actually quite nice. Very clean, wide pedestrian pavement. So it's all right, isn't it?
I did see that it was described as a quirky city, and I've just found one of its quirks. Come with me.
Once again, we find ourselves inside a church, amazed at the architecture and the stonemasons' work. Absolutely incredible. Brilliant. Step into a church and the city's left far behind.
So with the rain continuing, we took shelter in the Basilica of St. Nicholas, one of 2 basilicas in the city.
It is located in the historic centre of Nantes and was built between 1844 and 1869. It was built upon an 11th century chapel in granite from the region. It was damaged during bombings in 1943 and restored between 1953 and 1974.
So, I'll be honest with you guys, it's nothing but a city, to be fair. It's not as pretty as some in France, that's for sure. I think the speciality being here with the machines and the animals. Let's look around, it's alright, but it's nothing special. Yeah?
No, as Tony sort of said, it is a city. With the animals, it would be great, but otherwise, yeah, it's a shopping town. It's all right. It's all right.
I don't think the weather's helping, to be fair.
No.
Everything's better in the sun, isn't it, guys? So
definitely.
Yeah, not in the wet and the rain.
Definitely.
So,
and you know, normally we're a day late for things, or we're an hour late because we get here at lunch and those sort of things. And this time we're a day early.
We're here on a Monday, so some shops are open and some are shut. Yeah. No, I'm not going to recommend this one, guys. It's not going to be one that I'm going to say, yeah, you must come to.
No.
If you're here for the machines, but yeah, it's just a city.
During better weather and check-in opening times, Les Machines de Lille, Chateau de Dukes de Breton, and the works of art both in the galleries and streets should be well worth a visit. Perhaps we have been too harsh with our critique, and a repeat visit is needed.
So we're still walking and bimbling around Nantes. We've now come onto the island part, so Nantes itself is split into 3 areas really, because there's 2 rivers. There's 2 rivers that run through it. So we've come over to the other side and we're just in the middle of an apartment area really. But it's pointless going back to the van and just going and find a park up, because we won't be able to do much when we get back to the park up, not in this weather. So thought we might as well, as we're wet, continue to be wet and just go for bimbles. Been here all day now, and like I say, it's a city, possibly not the prettiest, and there's an airport. I can keep hearing the aircraft coming in, and they're quite low as they come over here. Don't know why I showed you that, guys. You know what an aircraft looks like. It's a little bit of footage. Yeah, so we're in no idea where we are, what we're doing. So we've been in this city now for hours and hours and hours in the rain. It's just stopped now, it's just a light drizzle. But we're the only 2 pillocks walking around in shorts and trainers. Everyone seems to be in sensible footwear and wellies, yeah. Hence, toe caps, toes are now soaked, Claire's feet are soaked, her socks are gone.
My left foot is soaked.
Oh.
My right foot's dry.
Oh, that's good.
My left sock is down by my toes.
Oh. So we're wet, we're going back to the van. We've absolutely walked around the whole of Nantes. Yeah, I'm not going to say don't come here, guys, but don't come here. No, it's all right. It's just,
you just want somewhere to stop and walk around on a drizzly day.
Yeah, I suppose all cities are. No city's nice to walk around in when it's drizzling.
No, I think when it's a nice bright summer's day and you've got that cafe culture that you have in France, it would be lovely.
I'm not being that negative, guys. Just can't feel my toes anymore because they've got that wet and blue. There you go. Back to the van, find a park up, settle down, and hopefully the weather will cheer up a little bit. So it's great to be back in Freddie on the road, and although it's now summer, on our first few days of this French adventure, somehow we've managed to drag along with us a little of the Scottish weather that we encountered on our last trip. Never mind, we leave the drizzling Nantes behind us and continue heading towards the coastline of northwest France and in search of a parka.
Many thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed the video,
please like, subscribe,
leave a comment and we'll get back to you. If you would like to support the channel, please consider buying us a coffee. And if you would like access to our newsletter,
our What 3 Words park ups
and photography locations, join the AVF memberships.
Full details of how to join can be found at buymeacoffee.com/AVFreddie,
or follow the link in this video's description.
or on our other social media platforms.